Ether World was released a decade ago, originally designed as a dating simulation for female players. However, over time, it attracted more male players. The game allowed players to choose from a variety of characters, ranging from easy and efficient ones to extremely difficult and inefficient ones. Among these characters was one infamous for his sheer difficulty and terrible features. According to all degenerates, there was one who stood above them all, a player who had mained this character, Baek Yusol, for more than a decade. That degenerate was me, the pinnacle of degeneracy. Late at night, just as I was about to get some rest while enjoying a hot coffee, I noticed a new forum post. This made me wonder if there had been a recent update. I was surprised, after all, a dating simulator now having a final boss? I thought the game usually ended when you built close relationships with one of the characters. A comment by a user named Bunny Princess caught my eye. The post claimed that the final boss was unbeatable. According to her, the Dark Demon Dragon had a 99% magic resistance passive, no cooldown timer, and used magic absorption and exclusion skills simultaneously, making it impossible to defeat. I recognized Bunny Princess. She was a famous ranker. But what truly piqued my interest was the final boss itself. It made no sense for a monster with magic nullifying abilities to exist in a magic-based world. I wondered if this was a bug, especially since other users were reporting that their characters were being deleted. Then I saw it. The Dark Demon Dragon, the 13th moon of the Black Knight, had appeared. That meant the game's story had progressed to this stage. It seemed there was a cult-like organization called the Dark Demonic Humans, whose goal was to aid an otherworldly entity called Persona Gate in taking over Ether World. When they succeeded, the Dark Demon Dragon would emerge. Reading further, I was shocked. Persona Gate. I had always focused on player versus player and never paid much attention to the story. But now, the lore seemed utterly messed up. I realized I couldn't avoid this fight. And honestly, it wouldn't hurt to give it a try. So I logged into the game. The moment I did, I was met with a prompt informing me that I would be fighting the Dark Demon Dragon. Since my degenerate self had already maxed out, I chose yes. This was my chance. Time to show these rookies that I had surpassed Genshin Impact players in not touching grass. As soon as I logged in, I stood face to face with the Dark Demon Dragon. Now let me explain something about my character, Baek Yusol. He is the only character in the game who cannot use magic. Because of this, most experienced players refuse to use him. Basically, Bro is more useless than a side character, but at least he is still more useful than Sakura.
You're goddamn right.
However, he does have one